Hi, welcome to News for You. We have immigration updates for you or other relevant information for the community in South Dakota. Today is July 7th, 2026, and my name is Olympia Justice, and I am with South Dakota Voices for Peace, and we are part of the South Dakota Dream Coalition, and we're a group of organizations that are immigrant-led and immigrant-facing in South Dakota. And we try to bring you information that has been prepared by experts in the community or immigration lawyers. Today, I want to ask you to please like this video and share it with your relatives and friends so that this information can reach more people. We count on you to help us do that. And we are going to talk about some food resources and the Highway Patrol sobriety checkpoints for the month of July. The sobriety checkpoints for the month of July are going to be held in 19 counties around South Dakota throughout the month, okay? They are planned for Bennett, Brookings, Brule, Coddington, Custer, Davison, Edmonds, Hughes, Gerald, Kingsbury, Lawrence, Lincoln, Marshall, Meade, Minnehaha, Moody, Spink, Walworth, and Yankton counties. So as usual, we see, Lincoln, Brookings, Minnehaha, and Yankton are on the list. So please be aware of your Fourth Amendment rights to remain silent when you are stopped by the Highway Patrol. The goal for the sobriety checkpoints, according to the South Dakota Highway Patrol, is to reduce impaired driving and to improve safety. However, because of the 287G agreement between the South Dakota Highway Patrol and Homeland Security, or ICE specifically, the sobriety checkpoints in South Dakota are effectively immigration enforcement activity, okay? So because of this agreement, the Highway Patrol officers can ask about your immigration situation, your immigration status during an active Highway Patrol stop. So, with that said, remember that you have the right to remain silent and that you are required to produce your insurance information, your vehicle registration, and your driver's license for the officer to look at. When it comes to your immigration status, you have the right to not answer any questions and express that you are enforcing your Fourth Amendment rights or your right to remain silent. Also, please, when you are producing any documents, if you do choose to show the Highway Patrol officer any documents or any proof of your immigration status, do not show ever any false documents, because that is a crime and you can get in a lot more trouble when you do that. If you don't want to show any immigration documents or you don't have them, you can say you're exercising your right to remain silent. And this will help in the event that you are detained or arrested. So do not lie and do not show false documents. Okay, so when there is if you are detained or arrested, then because of this 287G agreement, the Highway Patrol then coordinates with local law enforcement in the place of ICE. They coordinate with local law enforcement, and then the person is detained, and then ICE takes over eventually. So remember also that last year only 5 highway patrol officers were trained with this 287G agreement. This last May, the governor announced that 41 officers were now going to be trained to be active under the 287G agreement. Okay, so effectively enforcing immigration activity is taking place. So please be aware and please take care and stay safe. Now, when it comes to summer food resources, as you know, I like to provide some information. I want to remind the community that you can always call 211 or go to their website or their app, the 211 app, and you can do filters as to what information you're looking for. If you go in there and you type food calendars or food resources, they have a calendar day by day by day for Rapid City and for Sioux Falls resources, and there that you will find a complete list of food resources day by day in Rapid City and in Sioux Falls. That is one way to find some resources when it comes to food. The other way to find resources is watching me today, right now. So I'm going to just let you know a little bit. Here around Sioux Falls, there are food distributions on Mondays at Calvary Cathedral. It's the Episcopalian Church, downtown Sioux Falls, and that distribution is from 10 to 1 every Monday in July. And then there is a food distribution on Monday the 13th for Feeding South Dakota on East 8th Street from 11 to 12:30. Okay? I believe that's out of the East 8th Street. Is that the banquet, perhaps? Maybe. Okay, so from 11 to 12:30 at 2001 East 8th Street. Then on Tuesdays in July, there are 3 food giveaways every Tuesday. Okay? One is at the Union Gospel Mission from 1 to 4. So in about 45 minutes, that distribution starts from 1 to 4 at the Union Gospel Mission. There's another food giveaway at 1512 East Mulberry Street from 5 to 6 every Tuesday in July. And then there's an LSS food giveaway, and that is a culturally appropriate food distribution at the Center for New Americans on East 6th Street, and that is from 4 to 7. So if you are a member of another community, of a diverse community in South Dakota, here in Sioux Falls, or if you know someone who might benefit from the culturally appropriate food distribution from the Center for New Americans, today or every Tuesday from 4 to 7, they have that food distribution. Then on Wednesdays in July, again at the Calvary Cathedral, the Episcopalian Church downtown, it's on Main Avenue, but you can also come in from 14th Street, okay? And that is again from 10 to 1. And then on Thursdays, there is again the Union Gospel Mission distribution from 1 to 4. And then the Chris Ministry Partners on North Prairie Avenue from 6 to 7. or on Madison Street, or on 13th Street. So, okay, let me go back with this one because the Cherish Ministry Partners, you will need a valid ID. On Thursday the 9th, the distribution is on East Madison Street, and that's from 6 to 7. Then on July 16th, the Cherish Ministry Partners distribution is on Mulberry Avenue from 6 to 7. And the last distribution for the month of July for the Cherish Ministry Partners is on West 13th Street, and that is from 6 to 7 again. And then, like I said, every Thursday at the Union Gospel Mission from 1 to 4 on Thursdays and Tuesdays, they have the distribution. All right? And then on Fridays, again at the Episcopalian Church, the Calvary Cathedral on Main Avenue, they have the distribution from 10 to 1. Throughout the summer, the school district, the Sioux Falls School District, has the free breakfast and free lunch at several locations around Sioux Falls for all children 1 to 18 years old. And then again, you can always go to the 211 and use the filters in the app or on our website or call. And then also you can call our office and we can also look up some resources for you depending on what you're needing when it comes to food. So please stay safe with the heat. There are air-conditioned places around the city where you can go and spend some time if you don't have air conditioning in your home. The libraries are always available where you can go cool down. There's the spray park for the children. You can take them, that's also free. And then there's the mall. You can also go and cool off for a little bit there if you don't have air conditioning. So please, thank you so much for watching us today. Please like and share our videos, and you can always go to our website if you feel that you can make a donation so we can keep News for You going. I will see you next week.